Right, while I'm getting ready, we can play the intro. Love this intro, man. Pops off every fucking time. That's working nicely. Awesome. Look how serious he is. He's all ready. Oopa! Oh, his first name's Yugo. I never noticed that. Yugo Tanoji. Awesome, awesome. Love it, love it. Alright. No, that's not what I meant to do. Start. We're doing a new one. We have Suzuha's Ghostly Rendezvous, Mr. Brawn's Built with Love, or Ferris's Superhero Chat Noir. And well, I guess it's up to the random number generator again. Let's pop it up. Random number generator. Put it from 1 to 3 and it gives us 3. 3 it is then. Which is Ferris's. Start scenario? Yes sirree. Right, let's go. Ferris storyline time. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do a voice. I was just oh fuck, how do I even do a Ferris voice? Alright, this is gonna be a thing. Time for the worst voice acting you've ever heard. This will hurt me internally. For the first time in a while, I actually had a dream. It's not that I don't remember my dreams. I just don't have them at all. Anyway, in my dream, I'd woken up late and hurried into the living room. Papa, Mama, and Kuroki, our butler, were all there. They were waiting for me to get up. Hi Koki! Welcome back. Also, I had a look at the Discord, and it seemed to be working fine, so it might just be a you problem. I did try, I looked at it and it should all be working fine. I don't know what the issue is there. I might have to get some second opinions. And also, you scared me again. What's with all these scaring me today? Stop with the scaring. My heart can only take so much. Papa says good morning to me while I look over the news on his tablet. Mama and Kuroki both have a good laugh over how long it took me to wake up. I complain to them that they didn't try it hard enough, and Papa comes to my rescue. If I hurry up and eat breakfast, he'll drive me to school. Just another day, like all the others, which is what makes it such a cruel dream. It might not be a you problem. It's just that's how it appears on my end. It could be a problem other people are having, and I just don't know how to fix it. But it looked fine from my end, but I obviously As the server owner, I'm restriction free from everything. Mwahaha. Such a cruel dream. 10 years ago, I lost the most important person in my life. Everything in my world changed. As the daughter of the former landlord, I fought against adults everywhere in order to protect Akihabara, the city that Papa loved. Sure, I'm still doing the stuff that kids my age should be doing. School during the day, studying at night. That doesn't change even when I have to have meetings with adults. It's never been easy for me. Since Papa left me his fortune, I've had to work twice as hard, wearing myself out mentally. Hi Devilcraft, enjoy your luck. And then one day, I had realized that I'd become something of an anomaly at school, and even in my meetings with the adults. The only person waiting for me at home is Kuroki. Mama's never been around much due to her work, so our relationship has dropped off. Just what am I even doing? Has there been any meaning to all my hard work these past 10 years? Please someone, tell me the meaning of my existence. I know, I have to find the answer for myself. Or maybe it's something I shouldn't look for at all. I hope that one day, I'll be able to find my reason for being here. Why am I giving her like an American accent? Welcome home, young mistress! Oh fuck, why do I have to do that? Oh, why do I have to do her voice? Oh, it's Suzuha! Hi, Suzuha. Amane-san, relieved to see our faces after poking her head in through the gap of the door, walks into the cafe. Although peak time has already passed, the cafe is still bustling with lots of masters and mistresses. More than half of the people present are women, wearing loud, trendy clothes, with only a track jacket and spats on. Amane-san stands out quite a bit. Her hesitation entering the cafe is probably due to her own sensitivity to this kind of atmosphere. Mayuri-chan and I both flash her heartfelt smiles in an attempt to make her feel more relaxed. Ferris has heard everything from Mayushi. Go ahead and take a seat, nya? This is a maid cafe, and if you're looking for Daru, you're probably in the right place. Amane-san looks around the cafe, a twinkle in her eyes. This is apparently her first time visiting one. At some point, while talking to Mayuri-chan, the topic of maid cafes came up, and Amane-san admitted to having never been before, which brings us to the present. That'd certainly explain why she looks like a kitten who has just been taken to a new home. Her eyes are full of hopeful expectation, excited to see what kinds of amazement awaits. All the masters and mistresses who visit May Queen have that look in their eyes, and I love it. Surely it's only just begun. Like, give us some time, Mayuri. Mayuri-chan shows her to a counter seat in the back, and inquisitively peeks at Amane-san's face. For what it's worth, Amane-san seems super eager to give her thoughts. Her eyes chase the other maids as they run to and fro, her breathing becoming increasingly more ragged. You need to find a better fitting day? Yeah, that's fair. We had to skip the Mr. Bump anniversary stream because of holidays, I can't lie. Well, you just gotta get yourself prepared and it'll be a brilliant stream. Who said bye bye? Yeah. It's the girl who died. She lives now. It's brilliant. In this timeline, she's not dead. So we like that. We like that when she's not dead. Although that might mean that Kurisu's dead, which is even worse. Because honestly, I prefer Kurisu to Mayuri. It's not that bad. As long as we don't have to do anything crazy in them, they're comfortable enough, nya? Magic indeed. Oh, but recently we've been considering trying on other costumes to welcome our masters, nya? A cosplay day! We could do anime cosplay and welcome our masters into the cafe. You know, like characters from Rhineck Cross or the recently released Lightspeed Chat Noir, nya? I mean, yeah, I'm a master at Rhineck. I'm a Rhineck champion. I mean, yeah, I imagine that I am. Ferris doesn't actually know much about it, nya. But if the manager wants me to, I wouldn't mind cosplaying as Chad Noir, nya. Why do I have to do the fucking nyas at the end of every sentence? This is demeaning. Ferris is most humbled by your compliment. Heart. They're pretty similar, nya. They're the cafe's trademark look. Yeah, and I hate it. Can we stop this now? I'm gonna have to do this for the full 3 hours and it sucks. Because I don't like it. The corners of Amane-san's eyes drop. A look, almost as if she were melting. That look can only mean one thing. Suzu-nyan, do you like our uniforms, nya? If you want, why don't you try one on sometime? Great, we're indoctrinating people. Ferris thinks you look perfect in one, Suzu-nyan. And you don't think Mayuri looks weird with a fucking wig and everything? But she's a battle-trained warrior. Yep, nya. Right, we need a count of the amount of times I have to frickin' say nya during this this storyline. She blushes ever so slightly. Her twinkling eyes dart back and forth between our maid outfits, her body squirming. She's properly picturing herself dressed like a maid, working the floor and interacting with the guests. He meowed angry at you. You gotta give him strokes to make up for it. You gotta make him less angry. Shining radiantly on the stage while bathing in the rays of passionate gazes. It's a dream that almost any girl has. An eternal aspiration of sorts. That seems immensely sexist. But, you know, this game was probably made in like 2018. Never mind. She may take us up on that offer. You're always welcome, yeah. Heck, how about tomorrow? Oh yeah, I forgot Mayuri can tailor make one for her. Yeah. You'll have to be extra careful when measuring her breast size, or else the buttons will pop off and this place will turn into a lunya. Oh my god. Ladies, you're in public. Oh, no worries. Our staff will make sure they enjoy it enough for everyone. Yeah, what? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, she also should definitely not be doing that in front of her father. That's a bit inappropriate. Yeah, heart. Yeah, please don't. There's very much so need to be shy. We don't want a repeat of Daru's storyline in My Darling's Embrace. That was a trying time. That wasn't fun. Okay, nya, just a secret between us girls. Some storage stuff. I'm sure you can forgive him for it. I'm sure he won't do it again if you're really nice to him and give him biscuits. Seeing her like this serves a reminder that she's just a normal girl. Yeah, sure she is. There's just something about her that I can't put my finger on. There's something I can't see. Something mysterious and invisible behind her. To be honest, I really don't know her very well. She came to Akihabara recently, but I only heard about her from Okabe-san. A girl who loves bicycles and the outdoors. There's something almost otherworldly about her that's hard to grasp. Even with my ability to see a person's true nature by looking into their eyes, it takes every drop of effort for me to see that Amane-san has no ill will. Yeah, of course, you can't be mad at the Kibby for long. He's too cute. Has she received some kind of counter-mind reading training? No way. This isn't some anime or manga. She probably has, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Considering what happened to Kagari. After losing ourselves in conversation upon showing Amane-san to a seat, Mayuri-chan hands her a menu as the conversation reaches its natural end. But she seems somewhat surprised by her options in the menu. What do you mean here? This is just a normal counter seat. What's wrong, yeah? Senior officers. Oh my god. She can't switch out of military mode. No, not at all, yeah. I move in and whisper into Amane-san's ear. There are a bunch of noisy masters with table seats today. I figured it'd be easier for us to relax and chat over here. Amane-san turns the direction of said masters. You mean these two motherfuckers? Time to shut the fuck up. They've been sitting there for the last 30 minutes with a laptop at the centre of the table, occasionally cheering loudly. Oh, they're watching the fucking football, aren't they? Though it doesn't happen that often, every time they get loud, the rest of the masters in the cafe shoot cold glares at them. Looks like they're researching something. Wonder what it is. Urban legends, yeah? Wait, did I just read someone else's line? I did. I'm sorry, Suzuha. I'm sorry for reading your line. How dare I? Never heard of them, Suzunyan? You know, like the man hiding under the bed, or the white string story, yeah? Mayuri-chan then energetically raises her hand. Oh, what urban legend do you know? John Tita? Oh, we gotta love good old John Tita. John Tita's standing right there next to you. John Tita. Amane-san's shoulders jolt slightly the moment she hears the name. They're looking up cute cat pictures. They should be. They're probably not, but they should be. Yeah, really? You think you know about John Tita? Really? Just maybe you've heard of him? It's been a hot topic on the net recently. Akihabara's been at the center of a handful of stories over the last 2 weeks. More and more masters have come around looking into them, yeah. Maybe they're looking up John Tita. Seriously, Mayushi. Today alone there's been about 5 or 6 groups talking about that stuff, yeah. And she's not paying attention to her customers. Figures, nah. I know you're happy enough just seeing the masters have a good time. I swear you can be so ditzy sometimes, heart. But I love that about Mayuri-chan. She's like some kind of angel that can look beyond losses and gains. She's happy when others are happy and sad when they're sad. Having spent so much of my life around shrewd adults, she's one of the few friends that I have that I trust from the bottom of my heart. Just watching her wear her emotions on her face makes my heart feel that much lighter. Varish wouldn't mind if the urban legends are about Mayushi being a fallen angel who fought against the coming of Ragnarok, yeah? Extremely. The worst possible urban legends, yeah. We're gonna fight a dragon like we did in Darling's Embrace with Lukuko? That was fun as fuck. If you insist. Okay, so first of all, there are 3 rumored urban legends about Akihabara right now. Number 1 is the mysterious lizard man. Oh shit! He's some shady dude in a trench coat who appears at various spots in Akihabara, yeah. His body is green and covered in scales, and he supposedly has a mouth that stretches from ear to ear, filled with sharp fangs. His eyes also glow red, yeah. Apparently, if you make eye contact with him, he won't stop chasing you until he gets his fangs into you. This wound mutates, eventually transforming you into a lizard man too, nya. I'm sure you'll be alright. Oh, well, I think Suzuha will know a bit about this one, considering she's the perpetrator. Next up is the Redican satellite. Word on the street is that it's actually a UFO hiding an amoeba-like monster inside, nya. How dare you call Suzuha an amoeba? Yeah, the kind of thing Darunyan get crazy hype for, mainly in a sexual way. I mean, you're not wrong. If my darling's embrace is anything to go off of, you're not wrong. In any case, it comes out every night taking over human bodies in its bid to conquer Akihabara, nya. Well, at least you know you're not under suspicion. The last legend is about people who have mysteriously vanished into thin air, nya. Apparently, if you change clothes while inside the train station restroom, the floor beneath you opens up, and someone kidnaps you. You get taken in by some foreign mafia group, and they take your organs out to sell them on the black market, nya. Well, she knows one of them's certainly not true. Well, I'm not so sure about that, nya. It was at one of the meetings with Shopping District's Development Union, I think. I've been keeping this a secret from the lab members, but as the daughter of the former Akihabara landlord, I attend these meetings in Mama's place since she's always away on foreign business. I remember someone at one of the meetings talking about a cultish sort of story similar to one about people mysteriously vanishing. There's someone who claims to have seen someone vanish, nya. Over near the Manabayashi intersection, he apparently saw someone a few meters in front of him just vanish the moment he turned away, nya. All the buildings would have had their shutters lowered around that time. The witness said it might have been some sort of mistake, but... So there's this website called Akihabara Mystery Map, nya. And it's a collection of Lizardman website accounts, nya. Those two over there must be looking at it too, nya. Mostly because it's specifically linked to Akihabara, nya. Akihabara needs to keep being a city of dreams and joy. If rumors like these spread any further, the city's image would be ruined, nya. None of the union members ever take me seriously when I bring this stuff up. It's such a headache, nya. I attend union meetings at May Queen representative sometimes. It's a story I tell folks, but I actually own the place. That and the fact that I'm the daughter of Akihabara's former landlord are secrets to Mayuri-chan and the rest of the lab members. I know that if I ever told them, they'd look at me differently. Just like what happens at the junior high I used to go to. That's why I need the mask that is Ferris Nyanya. It's the only way that I can be me. But even this Ferris mask, which has protected and helped me solve so many issues, is helpless in the face of this problem. Ferris exists purely to solve my own personal problems. Maybe I need to search for a different mask, one strong enough to solve all kinds of issues. Yeah, just like Papa. Then I wouldn't have to ask for help from the union members. Showing them weakness will only lead to being exploited. Having a mask like Papa would mean I wouldn't have to worry. A mask like Papa. What does that even entail? Oh, sorry, nya. I noticed Amane-san with her arms crossed, a serious expression on her face. She's muttering something about rounders. I don't know what she's talking about. Suzu-nyan, what are you mumbling about, nya? You can't be giving this away, Suzu. Suzu-nya? What are the rounders? You don't want to have her saying words like that. We'll get fucking targeted. She seems more on guard than usual. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her. I must have just been hearing things, nya. Her words send a shock through my brain. The name spills out of my mouth. Chat noir. You can't take a break from counting. No, she's over the top with these. It's an anime about a masked crime fighter who wears a schoolgirl uniform and fights evildoers like Jacka or Minecraft. Light speed chat noir. That's it, Suzunyan. A hero, duh! One single thought begins to take shape in my mind, quickly morphing into a full-blown plan. It's what I've always longed for. A powerful existence capable of solving any problem. We're gonna have the return of Alpaca Man? This city desperately needs a hero, someone who can protect it from the cultural damage of urban legends. Plus, it might be a good marketing for cosplay day. I write down my words meticulously as I sort through my thoughts. The lizard man, the fallen UFO, the mysterious disappearances, these are all happening in the shadows. At this rate, Akihabara will suffer the same fate as the sacred city Gordia from the Ballad of Necrosis. By then it'll be too late, nya! I know, I keep thinking of Cat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug. They might be making a reference to that, I don't know. I don't think so. Considering it's a woman, it doesn't sound quite the same, but I keep thinking of Miraculous Ladybug when they say that. I have to get to the bottom of these urban legends and expose them for what they really are, nya! Ferris isn't the one who's going to be investigating. I'm going to make Kiyoma do it. No, Ferris will become the guardian of Akihabara. Chat noir, nya! I vow to protect the city from urban legends! Then from now on, Ferris and Suzunyan are crime-fighting partners, protectors of justice in Akihabara, nya! She does like her crime-fighting, Suzuha. Afterwards, we make arrangements to meet up at the lab later, and return to our respective part-time jobs. Our hearts are filled with excitement over the thought of becoming heroes, almost as if we've found a brand new hobby. Mayuri-chan, who had asked to make our costumes, excitedly thinks over some designs. The end of the workday can't come soon enough. But there's something else I'm even more excited for at the lab. Okabe-san and Daru-san are both there. As someone who doesn't have many friends, having people I can get excited and silly with is very important to me. Just thinking about what craziness we might get up to today is enough to put me in a good mood. Sure, I know lots of Union members, but the reality is that my relationship with them is anything but friendly or relaxed. If anything, I'm cautious around them because of how antagonistic they can be. In that sense, Okabe-san and the others are among the few friends who I can let my guard down around, but... Oh no, Okabe's not about! Fuck! And also, Makuse's alive in this world line, so I assume we're at we're at 0.3, and we're just not at Mayuri's death yet. Daru-san indifferently informs Mayuri-chan and myself on the current situation as we enter the lab. It's a bit deflating considering I was so hyped to come here. In order to avoid letting my true feelings hang out, I exaggerate my behaviour and pitch my voice an octave higher than usual. Ah shit. Grrr! And here I was hoping to ask them for their opinions. Bummer, yeah? I've got mail. From Kuroki. I sent for a fresh sea urchin today. So I'm returning home late. When should I have it prepared? A little after 9, probably. Awesome. I'm a bit curious at what I've got in my outbox just at the moment. Can't open my address book as usual. We got any particular new wallpapers? It doesn't appear so. Just a May Queen one. Just as Mayuri-chan's about to finish speaking, the door bursts open. Oh, I got another mail. From Kuroki, probably. Yes. Awesome. Man, he's such a great fellow. He's really reliable. Amane-san comes running into the lab. It's Harrison! Oh, fuck. Of course Harrison has to appear for this stream. And you have 3 stones to start your coffee. I'm having you've managed to appear in the stream, Harrison, where I have to voice the girliest girl in existence, and it's doing a number on me. Usually in these games I voice act a mad scientist and I enjoy it, but in this particular game they have me voicing all the different characters, and I'm unfortunately voicing the really girly one at the moment. But Suzu was late. Daru, please don't say that about your own daughter. It's just wrong. How do you let him speak to you like that, Suzu? It's just terrifying. Oh, that's my line. I peeked into the store earlier, but I didn't see you there, Suzunya. Gotta love the boss man. The boss? That's not your fault, yeah. When he gets going about CRTs, it's basically a form of brainwashing, yeah. He's a special fellow, Mr. Braun. I mean, he won't stop talking about rent either, I've noticed. Oh, why would he be angry? What did you do? Or is it our fault? Triple the rent? That's if you're lucky. Well, today we're just having a meeting, so it should be fine, yeah. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna be superheroes. Daru-san turns in his computer chair to face us, hands still placed on the keyboard so that he can immediately start typing. I cross my arms and start to visualize all the different kinds of heroes I thought of on the way over. Needless to say, there's only one correct answer. Chat Noir, yeah. Man, I kinda want the return of Alpaca Man, I can't lie. Alpaca Man was a brilliant superhero. She's been my favourite character ever since the anime started airing. She gets to run through the city at night, beating up criminals every which way. I can only imagine it must feel amazing. I tend to feel particularly strongly about this whenever I have the crushing weight of the Union and May Queen responsibilities weighing on me. After hearing my answer, Daru-san cuts straight to the chase. Yup. Since I'm already set on what I want to do, he's probably wondering what the point of this little meeting is. He begins to run his fingers across the keyboard with incredible speed, and in moments, the character pops up on the screen. Well, don't we need a different character for Suzu? Or are we going to be the same character? Is that what she looks like? Oh, I thought she looked like cooler and like darker and like a... She just looks like a... She doesn't really look like a superhero to me. You're so cold, Darunya. Well, it can't just be cosplaying, yeah? It's something necessary in order for me to be me. It can't be an imitation, it has to be the original. I'm not pretending to be Chat Noir, I'm going to become Chat Noir. It just doesn't look like a superhero to me, it's just a magical girl. And anyhow, the first gen Chat Noir isn't very cat-like at all. She's definitely cute, but her design goes against the whole image of the character, which means black cat in French. Yeah, that's what's confusing me. just the one from Miraculous Ladybug seems to fit the bill a lot more. It's going to be my new mask. I'm going to be picky about getting it right. The overall color scheme needs to be black. Oh, and I also want it to be cool, and yeah. I have no idea. Wow. I can't imagine that she really existed. Wow, what a feat. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Suzuha who did that. That reminds me. An old memory of mine surfaces. It's of a masked figure in a black bodysuit grabbing a storekeeper by the collar and saying something. That was... Fairy saw the real thing way back when, yeah. But you wouldn't have been alive then. That doesn't work. Unlike the anime, she hid her face with a mask. She was also wearing full body tights, I think, yeah. Daru, keep it in your pants, please. Oh dear, you didn't keep it in your pants. Oh dear. But I can't draw. Roger that, yeah. I'm a terrible drawer. I salute with confidence and start to run the pen across the paper. Her full body tights, as the name might suggest, are exactly like something you see on TV, shiny and all black. Her hood extends from the upper body of the suit and onto her head. I think the eyes were like goggles. I mean, that definitely looks better than the one we saw before. Kinda like this, yeah. What do you mean, yeah? Oh no, I don't read comics. Muscles? Why, yeah? I mean, you know, it's the American way. Actually, no, the American way is to use guns. That's more of a British thing, just muscle it out. Or Scottish, yeah. Typical Scottish is just muscle it out. Huh, so that's why they wear bodysuits, yeah. Nice, interesting facts. Yeah, see, that's why it doesn't seem right. Well, it's silly, it shouldn't have been modified. The original looks so much better. I agree. I'm a terrible drawer, like the furniture. I mean, I just believe that I'm a— oh frick, I dropped my mouse. I mean, I can copy a drawing, alright, but you know, when it comes to like imagining a drawing myself, it just doesn't happen. Amane-san lowers her hips and throws out a fist. I don't hate magical girl designs or anything, but so many frills wouldn't differentiate it enough from May Queen uniforms. Maybe it's okay to go full-blown sexy now. You really shouldn't be having this conversation with Daru around. Yeah, Daru-san's nostril starts to flare up. Can you just leave? Daru-san's fingers continue to run across the keyboard. He pulls up character illustration after character illustration on the screen. Spider Girl? I've never heard of Spider Girl. I've heard of Spider Gwen. Catwoman. Oh, so that's meant to be. There's Batgirl and Catwoman. I don't know what Spider Girl is meant to be. Cat versus Snowman. Interesting. I mean, you never wear a cape. I can't remember. Was that what was it that was never wear a cape? I can't remember. Was it Megamind? No. There was a film that said never wear a cape, and there was a reason. Oh, it was Incredibles, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was Incredibles that was like never wear a cape because the villain wore a cape, something like that. I can't remember. There was definitely something that was never wear a cape, and I can't remember what it was. Right, there's no need. All the characters Dara-san pulls up are wearing tightly fitting bodysuits. The more I look at them, the more I start to see chat noir in them. No, please don't give in to Daru's weird fantasies. The same hero I saw in the past. Women are not to be objectified. Don't play into the stereotype. Oh my god. Daru cannot be allowed near American comics, apparently. See, Suzu's got the idea. Functionality is much better. Just wear a raid suit and a black mask. Amane-san's gaze is razor sharp. I've never seen her look so intense. She seems unusually accustomed to asking questions like this. Dara-san's fingers once again glide across his keyboard. Within seconds, he's found his target. It was the Incredibles. Ah, there we go. I see. That's smart, that's smart. I mean, we can just borrow raid suits from the Rounders, and by borrow I mean steal. Amane-san points to a specific character. It's Batman! I'm Batman! I mean, you know, we can get ourselves a logo. I think we could have a logo. Yeah. Nah, we don't need it. Instead of going with a symbol, Ferris would rather have a silhouette that looks like a black cat. Yeah. Oh, it's English. She's spoken English. If we're gonna do chat noir, I want it to be cool black cat sort of design, yeah. Mayoshi, do you have any ideas, Nya? Taru, please stop. Well, if Mayushi's the only one who understands the design, I guess we leave it to her then. Swoosh and screech. I don't even want to know what that means. By tomorrow? That's quick. Take your time. I don't want to rush you. Are you going to be okay, Nya? Don't hustle too hard. Take care of yourself. Classic Mayushi, Nya. Yeah, I'm sorry, Daru. You can just leave. Go home. Goodbye. Daru-san looks over at us, his eyes uncharacteristically sad. So just like I always do at May Queen, I naturally take Daru's hands and gaze deep into his eyes. Of course I appreciate you, Darunya. You were a huge help. Thank you so much. Just as Daru-san regains his smile, he pulls a USB stick out from his PC and passes it to Mayuri-chan with a BAM. Oh god. I don't even want to know what he's put on there. It's probably all borderline hentai. Oh, don't make him print them out. It'll do weird things with them. That's my Darunya. You're so cool, heart. Oh god. Suzu, are you not ashamed to have this man as your father? After waiting for the images to print, we all leave the lab. Man, there was no Kiyoma. There's no Kiyoma or Kurisu content. That's crazy. Upon getting home, I'm surprised to find that Kuroki isn't there to welcome me back like he always is. Oh, but he even messaged me and said that he'd pick me up. I catch the sounds of someone talking and quietly listen in. Oh no, Mother's going to be coming home. Oh dear. That's just my guess. He's on the phone. Maybe it's one of the union members. We mentioned my mother, so I imagine. Who is that? I ask my question from behind him just as he hangs up the phone. His body jolts for a moment like he wasn't expecting me to be there. Who is that? Tanoji? Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, of course, I said I spoke to him. That's it? Fuck, we've got dealings with Mr. Braun? Alright. Interesting. Oh, okay. Something's wrong. This isn't usual Kuroki. He almost seems standoffish. It's like he's trying to keep his distance from me. But even I, the master of reading others' emotions, can't tell the truth from his eyes. Well, if Mr. Braun's involved, it probably can't be anything too good. Kuroki's learned how to control his emotions so as to not worry his master. All I can tell is that he's in great discomfort. I get the feeling he's hiding something from me, but I have no proof, just a vague sense of unease. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. I decide to have my supper alone as usual. Honestly, this is probably the loneliest moment of my day. Especially after having so much fun with everyone at the lab. The only sounds are those coming from the dishes as dinner is prepared. I unconsciously let out a sigh, and just then... You got mail! From Suzu! Oh, an email. And it's from Amane-san. That was fun. Let's keep up the work tomorrow too, boss. Awesome. I close my cell phone and I hold it firmly to my chest. I don't really know why, but doing so I thought that maybe I could feel Amane-san's warmth. I mean, you should really invite her over. It saves her having to sleep at Ruddycon in a time machine. Can't be the nicest place to sleep, honestly. Considering it's a Sunday, there are huge crowds out in Akihabara. The Lizard Man could potentially appear anywhere on a day like this. According to the rumours, he prefers crowded areas. Witness accounts on the Akihabara mystery map seem to focus on a handful of famous locations. UPX, Daibaru, Radikan, Akihabara Station, and Yanabayashi Shrine, where Urushibara-san lives. In other words, he really likes to stand out. Stuff like this is all pretty obvious, but even then I can't help but feel myself get excited at the prospect of solving a mystery. It's like the thrill and suspense of a manga or a novel, except it's unfolding right before my very eyes. My heart rate goes up thinking about how to tackle this and seek out the truth. Oh god, of course he would peek. Oh, Tanoji's messaged me. Okay, meeting is cancelled. Alright. Damn, poor Tanoji. We're complaining about the people in power, as we should. Man, you think Nai, she you know, she doesn't want her dad working too hard. As soon as Amane-san and I happily arrived at the lab in the morning, Maru-chan handed us both costumes. We immediately started to get changed. And of course, Daru's trying to peek on us. Meanwhile, on the other side of the curtain is Daru-san undoubtedly waiting for us with bloodshot eyes. It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't hate being the centre of attention. It kind of reminds me of the first time I wore a maid uniform at May Queen's opening day. I can't help but smile to myself. I have no idea how she feels about me, but Amane-san turns and smiles back at me as if she fixes the wrinkles in her spats. That smile of hers is proof that she's just as excited about the superhero action about to go down as I am. I can tell even without reading her mind. Daru-san's still bursting at the seams. Fortunately, Mayuri-chan keeps him in check. I aim to please Daru-san. So why are you even saying you know he's lusting. You know that you're his daughter, and you're trying that seems just a bit wrong, Suzu. You just keep your mouth a little bit shut. Daru, please just be quiet. I don't think you should. She's a miracle worker. She's being modest, but her skills are actually pretty remarkable. One look at the outfit in question reveals lots of areas that have been customized for maximum comfort. Wearing it now, I can totally tell that this isn't just some cookie-cutter outfit. The level of quality here is incredible. Amazingly, when Mayuri-chan handed the outfit to me earlier, she told me that she wants to make something even more awesome for next time. I guess she's somehow unsatisfied with her work. I mean, she really needs to just be an outfit designer when she's older, if she gets older, if she doesn't die in the next few weeks. And just like that, Amane-san had finished changing while I adjusted a few parts of the costume. Okay. Well, let's see what we got then. I'm sure it will show us a picture. I mean, we do look like superheroes. You can't deny that. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that reaction. I like this symbol on the top of our heads. That's cool. And I've got like a little Evel Knievel star. And I don't know about Suzu's ears. They look a bit weird. But mine seem fitting. My cheeks redden at the sight of Mayuri-chan and Daru-san's bright-eyed gazes. I'm half flattered and half embarrassed. I look down a little bit, blushing. It's a little too tight around the chest, Nya. Why? You didn't need to say that. That's just not a comment that needed. Why the zoom in? There was no need for the zoom in. That was just unnecessary. Like what? Why? This wasn't needed. Darren, yeah, take it down a notch. Paris is still more like the Northern Alps, yeah. That comment wasn't necessary either. Just can we calm it down? My god. I'm glad Okabe's not here and Kuristu'd have to witness this. But of course, Paris is the last goddess to have descended upon this earth. Look how smug she looks. She looks so fucking smug. No, it doesn't look bland at all. You know, it's not. It's time to stop. It's not just like you know, you got little white stripes along it, cool little designs. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not bland at all. No, there won't be any of that. Oh. Also, is there a zip? Is that a zip? It just looked like a design thing to me, but I guess it's a zip. But I can't, Darinya. If I lower this zipper, the ancient Pandora sealed within my chest will be released. The entire world will be consumed in darkness. You should know that I'm a fucking Chinibio by now. Absolutely not, nya! Right, of course my mic's now broken. Oh, it's not actually. But it is on the thing. Because of course it is. Right, there we go, that should fix it. Every bloody time. What is a gold temple? Come on. You wear it super well. Do you have previous cosplay experience, Nya? Meow, indeed. For special tasks. You mean assassinations? Or I mean, I assume that that's what... I don't know. I don't know. Would they have sent you on assassinations? Probably not. What would they have sent you on? Supply gathering missions, I guess. She's now in that outfit and the thing. Oh, she's got a star on her helmet too. I know, I feel like the ears are too big. I think I need to make them smaller. The only disappointing thing about all this is that Okabe-san isn't here today. My words of disappointment inadvertently slip out. I wanted to show Kiyoma too, nya. He doesn't work! Well, what are they doing? Like, they don't have jobs. Ferris is gonna run for a bit, nya. Oh, I'm gonna complain. Let's see my complaining. Jeez, I was gonna go out of my way to try and show you my sexy side too. Damn. Poor Kiyoma has to take this shit from me. There we go. Funya! I really wanted to show off my brand new Oblivion armor bestowed to me by the goddess of darkness Athena. Cursed Kiyoma! They have no idea what I'm talking about. Whoops, I totally forgot that Okabe-san's the only one who's willing to do this with me. No one else wants to talk about my nonsense. Everyone seemed surprisingly okay with my nonsense up till now, so I guess I got a little carried away. Alright, it's investigating time. It's a printed map with witness sightings marked on it. Good work, Daru-san. That's one way to clear the awkwardness in the room. Daru-san can seem insensitive at times, but he's actually very considerate. Girls are pretty weak against this sort of thing. Thanks, Daru-nya. Awesome. Prompted by my Iri-chan's words, I checked the belt. She's right. I slipped my wallet and the map Daru gave me inside the pocket and hook a bundle of flyers onto the belt. I'm all ready to go. Alright, it's time for Shadow Noir to roll out, yeah. Now that you mention it, it might be a good idea. If we're gonna be heroes, you'll definitely want one now. Alpha. Those are just the phonetic alphabet. Yeah. She just likes the phonetic alphabet too much. C is Charlie. I can't remember what D is. I know E is Echo. What about Suzunyan's S? I see. I'm gonna call it Sierra. And I have got mail from Kiyoma. He's responded. Sorry for being away from the lab when you visited. I'll follow up with you when I get the time. What should we respond with? Kiyoma, why are you acting so cold? What happened to the promise we made on that night? Are you leaving Ferris behind and returning to Asgard? Or do we have? When do you think you'll be done with work? Alright, we'll do the funny one. We'll do the funny about Asgard and all that. We'll beat Shinibio. Awesome. Not bad at all, yeah. Then let's try this again. You ready to roll, Sierra? We're gonna have a blast today, yeah. The two of us burst through the lab doors and head out. One step outside and I can immediately tell that the streets are packed. Not only is it a Sunday, it's the middle of summer break too. A glance at the crowd reveals an unusual mix of people. Families, foreign tourists, and much more are walking to and fro. If all these people started to see Akihabara as some kind of bizarre or occult city, the adults who hate Moe culture would try and use that to change things. I let out a sigh and looked down at the sea of people from the overpass. I've got mail! From Kiyama. Bruh! Fuck you! Your home isn't like this, Sierra? Yeah, most of humanity is dead in the future where she comes from. I'm Chat Noir now. When I put these goggles on, I become a different person. Exactly. I bring both my hands above my head and stretch for a moment. Hey Sierra, do you feel it? It's kind of a liberating feeling, like you've been freed from something that's been holding you back this whole time. For example, like writing something on a blog anonymously and being able to write about whatever you want, separate from reality itself. This feeling is an unexpected bonus. Oh fuck, that's not in voice. This feeling is an unexpected bonus for me. You know, a little poster card. I feel like I can do all the things I can't do as Ferris. All because these goggles make me a different person. I'm not Ferris right now. That's why I'm not embarrassed exposing my curves like this. This isn't Ferris's body, it's Chat Noir's. That's a weird way to think, but if that's what you want. I knew you'd understand, partner. I look into Amane-san's eyes and smile. I've got more mail! From Mayushi. As a costume, it's pretty warm today. It's great. Ferris and Susan are both the center of attention. Or, we have, I pulled up the zipper because all the guys were staring at me, but that made it more. We'll just do the regular one. We'll make her feel great. We'll make Mayuri have a nice day. The lizard man is here. Let's head to the next spot. Sure thing, but before that, thanks to our costumes, the passerbys are reacting to us in a variety of different ways. There are the reactionist people who think this is normal considering it's Akihabara, the people judgmentally staring, and the schoolgirls that smile at us while whispering how cute, and even the folks taking snapshots of us with their phones. The perverts, or you could call them. Why not use this to our advantage? Hehe. This will be Chat Noir's first mission, Sierra. I plant the bundle of flyers hooked to my belt and begin to shout as loud as I can, no shame here. We are the heroes of justice! Chat Noir! We vow to protect Akihabara's image! I scatter the flyers from atop the overpass. You might just be able to catch us at the May Cafe May Queen, now open for business. We eagerly await your return, Master. Heart! I'm advertising my cafe. What do you mean? This is one of Chat Noir's secret tools, the cat flyer. Yep, there's also the cat purse for money storing, the cat ladder for climbing, and the cat spray to fend off sharks. Amane-san grabs my hand and dashes out from the overpass, away from the gathering spectators. No, he won't. In fact, he'll probably come to us if we get people together. The lizard man loves attention. If he didn't, he'd never show up in crowded areas. You got it. Sorry for acting rashly, Sierra. Heart. I can't help but hug Amane-san. We can feel each other's body warmth and softness through our suits. This brings me back. When I was a little girl, I used to bug. I think that meant to say hug, not bug. I used to hug Papa and Mama like this. I'm not sure. You worry so much about me that I suddenly felt like I had to hug you, Sierra. Probably not. I mean, I hug people all the time. I'm chat noir right now, so it doesn't matter. Did you go on the Raz this morning? Oh god, I've got heat stroke. You might be right. I'm feeling a little dizzy. I bug people all the time. I slowly and reluctantly pull away from Amane-san. Not a chance! I already decided that only one person is going to get to see my exposed skin. The prince capable of defeating the evil demon lord Darktear! It's just a weird way of phrasing that. Glad that's settled. Let's head to the station next! Why is it like smoggy? What the fuck? Yeah. I wonder why you want to leave that one for later, Suzu. Bit suspicious, isn't it? That you want to leave that one for later. I'm starting to feel kind of woozy. Oh, that's why I'm actually coming down with heat stroke. That's the owner of the Bronze Tube Workshop, right? I can just barely see about 30 meters ahead of me. A large skin-headed man walks out of the station holding some shopping bags in his hands. I can't make him out clearly, but given the way he holds himself, I'm thinking he's Tanoji-san. Let's go bother him, because why not? Amane-san's reaction confirms his identity for me, which means there's something I've always wanted to tell him. Still feeling woozy, I walk up to the large man. Oh no, what are you gonna say? Don't do it! He's always looking down at me just because I'm a kid. Oh no. And then yesterday he cancels our meeting out of nowhere. I'm sure he's up to no good again. As I stagger ever closer to him, my Amane-san chases after me from behind and grabs my shoulder. Please, I need some water. I'm a bit woozy. Do it! I want to see Ferris versus Mr. Braun. I'll be fine. I got my goggles on. He'll never know it was me. He'll never notice my pink hair and cat ears. I usually shut up around adults, but not today. I'm a hero. I need to uphold justice. God, this is gonna go terribly wrong. Hey, Tanoji-san! You're stinky. Just before he turns around, Amane-san grabs me and shoves me behind a billboard. She's holding me from behind with one of her hands hovering my mouth. I can't even make a sound. Consequently, Tanoji-san just stares down the empty alley for a while and confusingly tilts his head. Shut the fuck up, boss! Then after confirming Tanoji-san's departure, Amane-san finally releases me. No, that's not it, Sierra. I'm just wondering what I was thinking. Maybe. Now that Tanoji-san is gone, I've managed to regain my composure. But if he hadn't walked away, what would I have done? Voice acting 10 out of 10. Thank you. I would bow if you could see me. With aircon, that is a brilliant idea. Okay. Maybe I've been drugged. Funyan! Heart, whatever the fuck that means. All I can see right now is the Upa Kigurumi in front of me. What? Oh, an Upa. It's probably promoting Rainet Kakaru to the kids. Except, well, I'm here with said kids, falling over it. So cute and hot. So adorable and hot. I just want to cuddle it with some more. Hot. Upa, Upa, my sweet, sweet Upa. Ferris isn't Ferris, nya, hot. I'm Upa's pet, nya, hot. Don't mind her, she's loopy. No, I want my Upa. I'm just a fucking child. Well, crap. According to Amane-san, I threw something of a childish tantrum. But I don't remember any of it. She says I have a fever, but something about it doesn't seem quite right. I hugged Amane-san out of nowhere, tried to confront Tanoji-san, glomped a random person in an Upa costume, and yet I feel like I was more free than I've ever been in my entire life. It was like I was just letting my body go wherever the wind blew, regardless of the repercussions. Is this the power of these goggles? Or is it? Nonetheless, the fact remains that I've been causing Amane-san a lot of trouble. I apologetically bow to her. Anyway, time to go cause more trouble. So, mind telling me what it is you're doing, Sierra? I'm not a cat, nya. I'm not a cat. Not a cat. Whatever. We're going to Ushibara-san's place next, okay? Hey, it's Luca! The moment we enter the shrine grounds, we immediately spot Ushibara-san. As usual, he's sweeping with his broom, making those springy, swishy sounds. But that's about as far as the usual goes. Once he notices us, he tries to hide in the back. Ushibara-san! Why is he hiding from us? Luca, stop hiding from us! Being Chat Noir must have had an unexpected effect. After having his name called out, Ushibara-san can no longer pretend like he didn't notice us. After a moment of hesitation, he finally turns around. His mouth is smiling, but his eyes aren't. It's pretty obvious, even adults are better at this sort of thing. I'm confusing Lucas so much. No, Luca, don't abandon us! As I watch Ushibara-san try to avoid answering our questions, I can feel myself growing impatient. What are you hiding, Luca? Okay. Ah, we've rumbled him. Lies. Uh-oh. Just like the other times. Karaoke last night, the adults at the union meetings. Lies hurt people. They cause irreversible disasters. What's wrong with me? I feel like I'm going into some like heat rage. Don't shout at Luca, please. I will never ever tolerate lies. 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 Oh fuck, I'm seeing red. The thoughts in my head gradually light a fire deep inside of me. Please don't be mean to Luca. Yes, I'm Chat Noir. And in order to uphold justice, I must never allow lies to exist. Oh, please don't yell at Luca. With these fiery emotions burning inside of me, I circle around behind Ushibara-san and wrap my arms around his shoulders. I move my lips close to his ear and whisper, "No lying. I'll be able to tell by your eyes." I guide my tongue along his cheek in an attempt to intimidate him. It's almost like I'm saying I'm going to eat you up. Poor Luca. Like some kind of beast. Looks like that had the opposite effect. Confused by this turn of events, his face turns bright red and he pushes me away as he runs to the back. Ew indeed. I finally snap back to normal. I'm full of regret after what I've done, but also relief that the source of my anger is gone. I'm so sorry, Sierra. I just couldn't help myself. Amani's-san inconspicuously walks past me and whispers into my ear. We're being watched. Huh. Of course Suzu would notice. She's trained in this. It's probably Daru, I can't lie. Now that I think about it, Kuroki was acting weird too. Family, I guess. Yeah, people are acting weird towards us today. We're taking a break at Cafe Terrace. A spy presence shouldn't be a problem. According to Amane-san's senses, the woman in the front of the restaurant, the pair standing at the table, and one of the employees are all giving us curious looks. None of them appear to be planning to take any action. I'm really confused. But he gave us discounts! I take a sip of my iced cocoa, letting the sweetness work its way around the inside of my mouth. What if the extraterrestrial that escaped from the satellite is infecting the people around us like some kind of parasite? We won't know for sure until we investigate the scene. Susie, you gotta divert me. You don't want me snooping around your time machine. Alright, so after our break we'll head to Redican, okay? Ah, shit. Amani-san lowers her gaze. The atmosphere immediately grows heavy. Oh yeah, really? Really? Bit suspicious. I can't believe you'd lie to me, Suzuha. Lies. Oh no. I'm seeing red again. She's lying to me. I feel the same fiery emotions from earlier start to consume me. All the while, a dark, ugly feeling rapidly ascends from deep within me. You liar. You promised you were going to spend the whole day investigating with me. Or this is just a big misunderstanding. If you had other stuff to do, why didn't you tell me sooner? No. Do you really have to go? Really, really? Are you sure? This is odd. Normally I'd be able to just accept it and move on, but for some reason today I just can't. I'm overwhelmed with confusion. Rationality and my own desires clash inside my head. If this keeps up, we're going to end up going our separate ways on a really bad note. I don't want that to happen. There's got to be something I can do. Anything. My place? The fog's cleared. Yay! We managed to avoid an argument. And just like that, the darkness inside of me vanishes. No, of course you can. Heck, why don't you just sleep over? That's what I was gonna say. Let her sleep over. It beats sleeping on top of Radican, honestly. She's not had a nice bed in ages. Any good leftovers? Poor Suzu's living off scraps. Don't worry, Kuroki will handle the cooking. Is that some kind of custom where you come from? Cool, I'll be waiting. Yep. Well, I guess she's just got to hide over at Radicon for the day, because if I see her somewhere else, I'll probably be pretty mad. Yeah. I'm simultaneously struck by feelings of loneliness at being left behind, and also relief thanks to Amane-san's offer. What's happening to me? If things keep going as is, I feel like something terrible might happen. I have no idea, like, they're in Nyan's left, right, and center. The ice in the cocoa I brought earlier had already melted down, leaving my drink watery and gross. I say add probably about 20 for every minute that you missed. That's probably reasonable. Radio Kaiken's roof is firmly off limits, which means... Oh, I've got mail. Which means nobody's around. It's a kind of a lonely sort of place. What you should say. Awesome. I feel like I may have accidentally missed something though. Where's the mail list? Route change. Oh, will it not give it to me? Alright, it won't give me the mail routes until I finish the story. The only thing indicating any kind of danger is the single off-limits sticker on the door. I expected there'd be security guards or something, but there's nobody around. You didn't fail your job. There were too many anyway. When I said that, I didn't actually think there'd be as many as there ended up being. The only thing indicating any kind of danger is the single off-limits sticker on the door. I expect there'd be security guards or something, but there's nobody around. If security is this lax, it's possible that the security manager's been taken over by the extraterrestrial organism. My brain can't help but work up a theory. Just add another 5, that's probably good enough. Excuse me. I once again checked to make sure nobody's around before approaching the satellite. The large machine in question is stuck in the wall between the 8th floor and the roof, which is where the top half of it is. Yeah, this is definitely the beta world line, or this is definitely the world line where Mayuri dies, because the satellite crashes into the thing in the one where Mayuri dies, and it lands perfectly in the world line where Kurisu dies. The large machine in question is stuck in the wall between the 8th floor and the roof, which is where the top half of it is. From there to where I'm standing, there are an assortment of cracks extending out along the walls like spiderwebs. Hope it doesn't collapse or anything. Keeping that in mind, I proceed cautiously and eventually make my way to the target's location. Could this satellite actually be a UFO, just like what the urban legend said? The answer is simple. There's no doubt that this thing was made on our planet. Hell, all of its parts are definitely from here. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I look around for any signs of an alien life form, but no luck. The only things I spot are marks resembling footprints. Nothing slimy or alien here. Bummer! I was hoping for a sci-fi movie-like situation. You know, a scene where everyone in the city gets taken over by aliens and chases the protagonist through the streets. But now that I know it's just a man-made satellite, it's all over. I landed a deep sigh. If Amane-san were here right now, I wonder what she'd say. She's probably inside, I can't lie. I got mail! Kuroki. I received word from Sonoji-sama that the meeting has been delayed until after Obon. That I understand. Also, I'll be coming home with a friend today, so please prepare accordingly. Boom. Come on, boss. Don't let this get to you. At least we know we're being followed. Or maybe should continue our search without giving up. Either way, there's nothing remotely fun or exciting about being alone. I decided to call it quits on the investigation and head home. If you'd have just investigated a bit. Receiving mail. What have I got? From Kuroki. I still look forward to treating them with great hospitality. How many bottles of champagne shall I prepare? Now you're talking my language! All of the bottles of champagne! All of them! Although I don't know what drinking age is in Japan, so maybe none. I figure we can go over what we found today once Amane-san drops by. We didn't really find anything conclusive, but if we jot down the details, we might be able to see something in the bigger picture. You know, like tiny details that we normally wouldn't notice. We also have to brainstorm about the whole spy thing, as well as Kuroki and Arushibara-san's bizarre behavior. I got mail! From Mayushi. Next to you and Suzu-san handing out flyers, we had a lot of people come to the cafe today. We ran out of ketchup partway through, so Mayushi had to run to the convenience store to buy more. We used to have had enough for 3 more days. You used all of that. That's crazy. Must have had a lot of customers then. But the most important thing is that we find the small changes hidden within those bigger ones. If we miss those, there's no way that we'll find our way to the truth. And that's not all. If we trick ourselves into believing the wrong thing, we might set ourselves up to arrive at the wrong answer. Either way, I intend on discussing everything with her. This could very well be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event. I'm so excited. But in contrast, Amane-san has a pained expression on her face when she finally gets here, just as the sun sets. She's wearing a smile, but she can't seem to hide the exhaustion on her face. More mail! They all wanted omelettes. Crazy. She told me she was meeting up with someone, but compared to how happy and energetic she seemed before, it's pretty clear that things didn't go quite the way she wanted them to. I decided to put the brainstorming off for now and start to prepare for dinner with her. I hope she feels better after this. And that's when I realized it wasn't a UFO. I don't know if it's actually a satellite or not, but it's definitely something man-made. Amane-san looks miserable as she chops onions. Each knife cut sounds like a brick falling to the ground. It's obvious that she's focused on something else. Do you usually cook for yourself, Suzunya? Great answer. 10 out of 10. Suzunya? I mean, yeah, she probably just like cooks rats over the fire. Yeah, that is why the ketchup went out. It's pretty cool how the Japanese put like the, you know, like words or symbols or pictures on the omelettes. Like, you know, I don't know, British and American food just don't have that kind of presentation. That's probably the best part of Japanese food is the presentation, honestly. I'm not sure it tastes great as well, but, you know, it's the uniqueness, really. Complicated? It's just an... Oh yeah, codon. Fair enough. I mean, seasoning would be hard to come by in a dystopia. I'm surprised you even get vegetables. You sound like some kind of survival expert. Do you do much camping, yeah? Yeah. Like that. If I went to a maid cafe, it would be for the cool looking food. You don't have to call me that when I'm not chatting on, yeah? If that's what you want to call me, I'm all for it, yeah. I tend to let Kuroki do the cooking, yeah? Mama told me everything I know, yeah. Amane-san goes quiet for a moment. She probably thinks she shouldn't pry too deeply, but I respond with a smile. Mama's always away on business, yeah. She'll go abroad and just when she gets back home, she'll go back out again. She always spends time with me when she's here, but when she's on a business trip, she doesn't keep in touch at all, yeah. Yeah. That's why I have to deal with the adults in order to protect Papazaki Harbor. This is how it's been for the past 10 years. No, not Papa. I put on my hood without saying a word. Don't tell Mayushi, nya. I don't want to make her worried, nya. Besides, I'm scared she'll look at me differently. I'm me, I just want her to see me. That's why I can't invite anyone, yeah. Wait, is Suzuha the first friend? No! You're the first person I've ever had over, Suzunya. Not even Mayushi's been here. Oh, poor Ferris. Ferris is being a little weird today, acting like a cat getting angry for no reason. I don't usually talk about myself like this either. I guess it's because I got all excited over this chat noir thing. Amane-san clearly isn't sure how to react. She opens her mouth to say something, searches for the right words, then closes it without uttering a single thing. I wait for her words. Then, as if finally committing, Amane-san quietly speaks. Yeah. Ah, she went to go find Daru today. Or did she not know? Oh, in this world, I guess she wouldn't know her dad, Daru, yet. Oh, I see, right. Because usually in these spin-off stories, she knows who her dad is, but in this one, she doesn't. Alright, good to know. She doesn't know who her dad is in this reality. Which the comments with Daru now makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you find him eventually, don't worry. And then, bad things happen. But we ignore the bad things. That's good. Oh, she just came out with it, alright. Damn, no lies. Ferris, you didn't want lies and you're not getting lies. Yeah? Yeah? Question mark? No secrets. Amane-san? The fuck you saying? It just hit me. I get it now. I finally understand, Nya. Suzu-nyan is a member of the resistance in the future. You are fighting against the organization this whole time, Nya. Bam, I got it spot on. You see, I'm a mutant created by the organization. I was bitten by a genetically modified species of cat, which is why I have the impulsive and spoiled personality of one, Nya. Oh my god. Suzu thinks I'm being serious. That's not all. Ferris has a special ability called Sheshir Break. It can be used to see within people's hearts by looking into their eyes, Nya. What's going on? Suzu's being serious about the time travel and everything, and I'm making up shit because I don't realise that she's being serious, and I'm just trying to roleplay with her. That's what's going on. Because in the future, mind reading is actually like a thing that you can do. You can control people's minds and shit. So Suzu thinks I'm actually being serious because this kind of technology is in development and secret right now. If the organization gains control of the future, the entirety of humanity will be annihilated, Nya. That's why Ferris escaped from their research facility, gathered information, and secretly searched for a way to strike back, Nya. I'm honestly pretty shocked. I didn't think there'd be someone besides Okabe-san willing to play along with my Chunibyo silliness. He calls it dubbing 10. I wonder why she didn't back me up earlier this afternoon when I was acting like a dummy. It's weird, compared to Okabe-san, who lazily just comes along for the ride, Amane-san's eyes have a sense of realness to them. You could mistake her for being a professional actress. It's because she's not acting. Oh, this is a tragedy. This is as exciting as running around a chat noir. Amane-san also seems to be thinking the same thing. She must be pretty happy they're on the same wavelength. She totally wants to talk more about it. Oh no. You're not on the same wavelength at all. This is a travesty. Ferris is happy too. Ferris thought Kyoma was the only one who'd be willing to talk like this. The reason we understand each other so well is because you and I are best friends, Suzunya. Yep, it's obvious that fate brought us together. We've been connected by the threads of destiny since birth, Nya. Suzunya? Amane-san unexpectedly grabs my hand in hers. Hers is warm but muscular, the strength of a man but the delicacy of a woman. Ferris is really glad too, nya. Thank you, Suzunya. Back to the Back to the Oyakodon. We exchange winks with each other as we prepare the ingredients, taste test the food and enjoy our time together. The sounds of our cooking utensils ring out from the inside of the kitchen, like a type of rhythmical beat. That day the two of us talked until late at night. We share common ground. We both spent much of our lives without our dads around. I lost Papa in a car accident 10 years ago. Amane-san had been raised by her mum since she was very little. She doesn't even know her dad's face. And is her mum dead in this world line? I can't remember. I don't think she is. I'm not sure. I feel like her mum only dies in Zero's world line. I guess I'm pretty fortunate in that sense. While the time we spent together was brief, I still at least have memories of him. Including the irreversible sin I committed. We don't talk about the sin. It does, but it's probably not the pain people usually think of. Oh damn, she looks like Maho like that. With her hair down like that, she looks like Maho. I changed into my pyjamas and crawled into bed. Next to me is Amane-san, also wearing one of my pyjamas. She was about to go to bed in her spats and t-shirt, so I let her borrow mine instead. But because we're not the same size, her hands and feet are awkwardly sticking out. Plus it's tied around her butt. Well, it's like the wound in my heart is healed up, but every now and then something inside of it starts to throb. I've gone back to being Akiha Rumiho. Amane-san doesn't seem the least bit surprised, instead accepting it like it's no big deal. I guess that's probably because I sound similar to how I speak when I'm chat noir. Not that I even have the guts to ask her how she feels about that. I don't want her to hate me for asking such an awkward question. I know I'm being a coward, but I'm not a risk taker. Not the real me, anyway. Yeah, she looks like a cross between Maho and her mother, line like that. That's probably why I'm still reaching out to her as if everything's okay, even though the discomfort in my heart is still there. Yeah, back then it was really hard. At the time I kept thinking that there was something I could have done. I'd always thought if there was a way to change fate with my own hands, I would do it in a heartbeat. I do, but 10 years ago I finally realized something. If I don't touch the wound, it won't hurt. It may never fully heal, but I've learned how to deal with it. Are you worried about meeting your dad? He's a brilliant fellow, a bit perverted, but he's brilliant apart from that. So are you thinking that maybe it's better if you don't meet him? Amane-san's worried about someone she hasn't even met yet. She might be trying to find a way out of this. That's why she started to think that maybe it'd be fine if she didn't run into him. But I want her to see her dad, no matter what. Because I know full well how it feels to have someone torn away from you without ever getting the chance to express your feelings to them. That's why I have all this guilt inside of me. It's gonna be okay. I'm sure your dad is a super sweet guy. He might even be a hottie. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Definitely more, like, honestly, as he ages, he definitely gets more attractive as he slims down. But I want you to remember one thing, Amane-san. No matter what kind of person your dad is, I want you to accept him for who he is. Having a family member reject who you are is one of the most painful things in the world. Well, that's not my line. Rumiho. Aki Harumiho. That's my real name. You're gonna make me blush, yeah. Well, oh no, that's not my line. They have two similar sounding voices. Good night. Suzuha. After having spent so much time living with Kuroki, I have no idea what it'd be like to have a sister. But if I did, I wonder if this is how it would feel. I mean, I doubt you'd sleep in the same bed with your sister, but, you know. You'd end up hating each other if you were too close to each other all the time. I haven't seen Okabe-san much recently, and Kuroki has been acting distant. Maybe the time machine really is a UFO, and aliens are taking over Akihabara. Thinking about that is enough to make Amane-san being here that much more comforting. I can feel my desire for her to stay with me growing stronger. And we went to sleep. I don't want to be hated. I don't want to lose her. I want to be with her forever. My mind wanders as I doze off. Pride ? Is she doing exercise? When I come to, I notice that Amane-san's not in bed with me anymore. Just as I begin to wonder where she went, I find her in the living room. Funya, what are you up to, Nya? It's interrupted again. I'll fix that. Oh shit, I clicked the wrong button. Why is it gone? There it is. Every time. There we go. That should be fixed now. Oh, Discord notifications. Nothing important looking though. Wrong button. Yep, she's doing her exercise. Gotta keep training. Ah, Radley's back. The clock reads 8:38. Amane-san hops upright and grabs a towel. She's already in her costume. I drag my body out from under the covers. What time do you usually get up, Nya? 6 in the morning, jeez. You're in public? Well, get out of public. Who wants to go outside? Ew. 6 is late, huh? It brought Ferris back to what things were like 10 years ago, yeah. Jesus. The trauma that she goes through. Wait, I've messaged myself? Help, Nai. Oh fuck, we got a D-mail! Oh shit! That's crazy! Well, spoilers! Spoilers, I guess, for you. My cell phone flashes alerting me to a new message. My mind goes blank as I confirm who the sender is. An email from myself? Save Nai? I'm pretty sure that Nai is Tanoji-san's daughter, but what's up with the sender? Shit, we got a D-mail. That's crazy. I've never been in like this situation before where I've gotten like a D-mail. Oh, that's crazy. Amane-san notices my strange behavior and peeks on my screen from behind me. Your parents made you? Haha. Yeah, you send yourself emails, but you don't send yourself D-mails. I can tell she's as taken aback as I am from the sound she makes. That's Ferris's question. Maybe it's some kind of prank. But if it is, why is it from Ferris, nya? I've pranked myself. Let me go get ready, nya. I don't think you're getting this right. You're not understanding what a D-mail is. You're trying to butt into the conversation and you have minimal information. You're making yourself look like a bit of a fool right now. It all went down in the alley right by the lab. Amane-san is the first one to notice, pointing at the junk shop. She whispers in my ear. Oh shit! It is Lizard Man, and he looks a lot like Kiyoma, I can't lie. It looks like they just took the drawing for Kiyoma and turned him into a lizard. My whole body trembles at the sight. I can feel myself getting hot, my blood flowing in the reverse direction due to being overpowered by the immense feelings of pleasure. This is what Amane-san and I were after this whole time. It's wearing a trench coat and fedora, an anachronistic sense of fashion to be sure. Jim Carrey, true. The whole body is covered in scales, its skin a moist green. Bright red eyes and giant fangs poking out of a wide mouth that stretches from ear to ear. The Lizard Man! But what is it doing peeking into a junk shop? Is it going to eat the owner or something? I signaled to Amane-san with a wink, and the two of us slowly creep up behind it. We charged it together. We're getting it. Fugya! The Lizard Man is caught surprised. Almost instinctively, it crouches down and manages to dodge the two of us completely. By missing the target, I create a small opening for the creature to take advantage of. Fortunately, Amane-san's crazy athletic abilities prevent that from becoming a problem. Our Pac-Man doesn't exist in this universe, I'm afraid. She circles around in the direction the beast's running in and snaps her fingers in intimidating fashion. Lizard Man might have days off, but we're bullying him now. Over here! I come up from behind and tackle it, unveiling the cat claws that Mayuri-chan hid for me within my gloves. What? She gave us weapons? He's saying PlayStation symbols! Get him! The Lizard Man lets out an unusual cry and squirms, just barely dodging my cat claws. Amane-san is able to take advantage of a brief opening in the creature's guard and grabs it in a Nelson hold from behind. Ass indeed, yeah. The Lizard Man wriggles to get free. My gaze is drawn to its creepy red eyes. Those eyes, I've seen them somewhere before. But it is just Kiyoma. Oh, there's Kurisu. And then another Lizard Man emerges from the junk shop. Why are Kurisu and Kiyoma dressed as lizards? PlayStation symbols, get her!
Euro degree, tilde euro unknown currency, euro 1.
Interesting. Unknown. It literally just said unknown currency for one of them. I recognise this new one's eyes too. Surely you recognise her hair. I mean, like, they're red, but I clearly remember whose creepily moving eyes those are. I get it now. Both of these lizard men there. I take my goggles off and I speak as I look at the both of them. You can let go, Suzunya. I know who they are. It's about time we get some answers, nya. I hope you're ready, Kiyoma-kunya. Needless to say, the atmosphere in the lab is unusual. Okabe-san and Makise-san are both sitting on their knees on the floor. Daru-san, who was up all night, is casting a cold glare on them. Amane-san and I both look down at the two of them with our arms crossed. We originally came here because of the email I got about Night-chan, but apparently now's not a good time for that. According to Amane-san, Night-chan is currently helping Tsunoji-san in the shop and can't be disturbed. We've confirmed her safety for now at least, but that doesn't mean we can relax, not until we figure out what that email was all about. That's why I've decided to get some answers about this whole lizard man thing while we wait for Nightshan to finish up. Your makeup is kind of incredible, Nya. It's so super duper high quality, and the face is expressive too. Oh god. Yeah, alright, get your evil laughter out the way. But why did you do it? I don't understand the motive. Ah, shit, it's you. Fuck off. The door to the lab suddenly opens up and we all turn to see who the new arrival is. Standing there silently with her hands still on the doorknob is Kiryu-san. Yeah, you can fuck right off. Her eyes wander around the room almost as if she's feeling guilty about something. The last people she sets her gaze upon are Okabe-san and Maxie-san on the floor. Kiryu-san seems to have gotten a grasp on the situation. She then immediately steps back outside of the door and closes it as if nothing had ever happened. It's pretty obvious from her reaction that she's involved with this whole mess. Doubly so since she was with Okabe-san at his part-time job. Oh, she was probably gonna use pictures of them to put in her article. That's probably what it is. Yeah, because she employed him to... I see. I signaled to Amane-san. Do it, Suzunyan! Get him. Let's get him, fellas. Yeah, it's gonna be for her article that she's writing. Kiryu-san now joins Okabe-san and Maxie-san on the floor. The three of them look up at us, defeated expressions on their faces. Yeah, that's because we're poor. Oh no. Oh god. Shut the fuck up, Kiyoma. So you're saying that the three urban legends, the Laser Man, was made up by the boss man? God damn it, boss man. Mr. Braun, what are you doing? I'm seeing red again. Lies again. Yeah, she's the camera woman. I guessed it. Well, I didn't guess it. I guessed that it was for her article, but you know, same thing. Pictures for the Akihabara mystery map, I'm guessing, yeah? Kiryu nods apologetically. I've got mail! The owner asked me to help, so... But if the boss man was pulling the strings, that means the onion was behind it all, yeah? God damn it, they didn't tell me nothing. That's fair. Shut up, Daru. I guessed our lines. Almost. Yeah, I can imagine. Threatened you with eviction. Oof, or triple the rent, that's just as bad. That's basically eviction. Sure you will, buddy, sure you will. Damn. Bit of a scaredy cat there, aren't we, Kiyama? The atmosphere in the room had finally lightened up again, but even as the truth of the urban legends had been revealed, I still find myself frustrated. The adults are doing it again. Everything is a lie, lie, lie. They never once mentioned anything about this event at our meetings. They were scheming behind my back the entire time. They probably kept it a secret from me because they knew I'd say no. That's why they went out of their way to make sure those rumors spread. Those spies must have been watching us to make sure we didn't get in the way. Amane-san whispers to me, my mind still trying to piece things together. I think I'm going to be quite mad at the committee when I next see them. You think she'll really go outside by herself, Nya? Just a sec, Nya. But we know we need to save Nai. That's what the Demo said. The Demo said save Nai. I can't be taking a sec. I turn to Okabe-san and speak loudly enough for Makase-san and Daro-san to hear. Kyoma! Can I ask you a question, Nya? Did you send Ferris a message this morning? I glance around the room, but Daro-san, Makase-san and Kiryu-san's eyes are all telling me they don't have a clue what I'm talking about. I figured I'd ask just in case. Alright, Nya. The two of us take our leave while the remaining lab members excitedly chat about the special effects makeup. Alright, Nai seems safe. She's right there, looking safe. As we make our way downstairs, we see Nai-chan sweeping the main road in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. Just according to the plan, Mane-san and I exchange winks. Good morning. Wait, kitty girl, how'd you? Crap! I forgot to put on my goggles. I'll be more careful next time. I put my goggles back on. Nai-chan hands Amane-san the broom and looks up at us, her eyes twinkling. She's clearly been wanting to say something to us. She's apparently excited to see them up close. Her cheeks rise as she carefully examines our outfits. Close, but not quite. I'm the guardian of Akihabara, Chat Noir, and this is my partner, Sierra. Pleased to meet ya, Heart. Rodent, good morning. You woke back up, I see. I hope you've had a full night's sleep from when it used to be 2 in the morning. We're on a different storyline now. Of course, as much as you want. Nai-chan places her hands on the surface of the bodysuit, enjoying the smooth texture as she draws circles with her fingers. Oh, you're a demon. Sorry, I didn't notice it. What's happening in the life of Belgrath? Well, yesterday, my family came round for a Good Friday, and we had bacon and sausage rolls, and then we sat down, chatted for a bit, had some chocolate. They ate the cheesecake that I made on stream. Yeah, I'm sure you remember the cheesecake that I made with all of that blindfoldedness and craziness. And yeah, they ate that. They said it was good. It was so not the best cheesecake I've ever made, but you know, it makes sense. I was blindfolded making it. You know, still it turned out pretty good for a blindfolded one. And then eventually they went home, and today's just been chill. And tomorrow, Easter Sunday, I'm going to eat at a restaurant with my grandmother, and then we're going to get back and my brother's going to come pay us a visit. So looking forward to that. Yay, the cake. Yeah, the cake went down to success. There's still some left. I'll probably have some for pudding after dinner, and hopefully it'll be alright. I mean, it was last time. I don't see why it would have gone worse in a day in the fridge. I quietly crouch down and lean in closely. It's now 8 AM for you? Well, that's about 6 hours sleep. God Flash Toby Carvery. No, that's a different brother. Get with the program, man. Wrong brother. Got the wrong brother. Send some per mail. I don't know. The shipping fees to across the seas to Europe. I don't know. Well, you should know, my brothers. You just get better, shouldn't you, really, Bradley? Hey, so there's something I gotta ask you. Do you mind? Has anything weird or scary happened to you recently? You know, like someone watching or following you. Oh! Do you know who they are? She's gonna say Kiyoma. Daddy! Fair enough. Her daddy is scary. Wait, the second floor? That's us! Anything else? Alright, that's good. She seems pretty safe. She doesn't appear to be lying. She's not being defensive either. Maybe that message meant something else. We were just asking if she was okay. We weren't teaching her nothing weird. Lightbulb head, Naishan's dad, Tanoji Yugo-san, emerges from the shop. He's one of the executive members of the union, and the likely culprit behind this occult business. I can tell he's surprised the minute he sets his eyes on me, but he quickly composes himself. He comes over and stands in front of Amane-san and I, an innocent expression on his face. Oh, don't you try and ignore me. I'm going to give you an earful. His eyes are disgusted as he evaluates our costumes from top to bottom. At least he's not Daru fawning over us. You make it sound like this is your first time seeing us like this. Do you really think we haven't figured it out? The spying, the occult plan? Tanoji-san places his hands on top of his sunlit head, clearly wondering what to say. Yeah, alright. You blew your chance going undercover. You should have just asked me at one of the union meetings. Caught between a rock and a hard place, Tanoji-san gently caresses Nai-chan's face. She's been watching this whole thing go down, so it almost feels like he's trying to assure her that we're not fighting. He glances at me. Is he legitimately trying to convince me of his innocence, or is he just trying to change the subject like always? The answer is the latter. His new target is Amane-san. What? Nah, she gotta go further into the past. You can't wrap me up like that in front of Ferris! No, I'm gonna be so sad. I was literally saying last night how Suzu's my new best friend. I unconsciously turned toward Amane-san. No, she averts my gaze. The tragedy. Another lie? Well, she never said she wasn't going to be leaving today. She just didn't tell you that she was. Amane-san keeps staring at the ground. She's avoiding eye contact, not letting me read her true feelings. Yeah, because of the storm otherwise. If she stays, the storm will destroy the time machine. Oh no. Why? Why didn't you tell me? Guilty. I thought you were gonna stay with me. Please be quiet! Oh shit. Damn! She spoke up against Tanoji, that's crazy. Why? You could have just told me. Mission? What are you talking about? I'm not playing around anymore. She wasn't playing around, you stupid imbecile. She was being serious. And she thought you were being serious. That's got nothing to do with it. Wait, did she tell Boss as well? Oh no, she means Boss isn't me from before. Oof, I feel like we've kind of betrayed her. So what? All I have to do is believe you and it'll be okay? Oh fuck. Come on, that's not part enemies. Then what can I do to get you to stay? I unconsciously looked down at the bodysuit. I don't know, but looks like this partnership was a mistake from the get-go. No, that's not what I meant to say. Don't you dare call me that. Bro, poor Suzu. She's not her fault, man. She's gotta save the future. I shut down. My mind is confused. I'm saying everything that I want to say. I've completely lost control of myself. Lost and confused, I flee from the shop. I head straight home from there and lock myself away in my shell. Why did this have to happen? How can I fix things for the Mane-san? I mean, you probably can't, she's gonna be gone. After stripping off my Chat Noir costume, I ended up laying in the bed in my underwear for hours, just thinking. Calling me from beyond the door is Kuroki, our butler. After locking myself in my room, he's been checking on me periodically. It's not going great. It's not a good day for me. All the adults have been lying to me, and now I found out that my best friend's leaving. I can sense the regret in his voice. Kuroki's feeling that way because he knew all about the occult stuff. According to him, Tanoji-san told him to keep it a secret because he wanted to surprise me. Kuroki completely bought into his lie. I know he wasn't trying to hurt me, but I just can't forgive him. Once I locked myself in here, I committed to being dragged into an infinite hole with no exit. Damn, poor Kuroki. If I don't come out now, I might never be able to make up with the people I care about. These thoughts are almost enough to get me to reach for the doorknob, but... Oh, Tanoji's calling. Tanoji-san? Oh, he's probably looking for Suzu. Suzu's probably already gone. I guess Kuroki's still one of them at the end of the day. My feelings of regret once again return into those of despair, of being cheated. I hate this. I hate who I'm becoming. I hate this feeling of helpless despair. Why did it have to come to this? My eyes set on the bodysuit on the floor. Chat Noir. That's right. This all started the minute I first put on that suit. Wearing the goggles made me feel like I could do anything. They made me feel like a bold new me. It made me feel like I'd thrown away my Ferris and Rumio masks. I wondered just how many masks I actually had. Maybe this is the cost of wearing that new mask. I've lost the most important person in my life, again by my own hands. And I set my gaze upon the night view outside of my window. My cell phone unexpectedly rings. I don't feel like answering right now. It rings again, demanding my attention. Reluctantly, I pick it up. It's probably Suzu saying goodbye. Oh, multiple save night again? Damn, I'm really driving this home. That earlier call was from Tanoji-san. Oh shit, Nai's gone missing. No! Oh shit, I have a bad feeling about this. I stand up from bed and grab my Chat Noir costume. And just then, Amane-san's smiling face returns to the back of my mind. Do you think Nai got in the time machine with Suzu and Suzu didn't notice? With that, I turn away from the costume and grab my regular clothes from the closet. Also, there were like unanswered messages on my phone. Can I call you? From Mayushi. Oh man, it's not good. Then we got 2 messages from me saying save night. What's the time difference? Oh, a minute in difference. The Brawn Tube workshop is surrounded by a huge crowd of people. Both the police and the union members that called them are making a big fuss. The neighbourhood is usually pretty quiet around this time of day, which makes all this activity that much more alarm raising. The red emergency lights on the cop cars don't make the situation any less tense. Something bad's happened. Could Nai-chan be involved? I stand on my tiptoes and try and get a look at the situation past the crowd. The second I spot Tanoji-san up ahead, I immediately duck back down. Well, yeah, that kind of confirms that Nai's missing. The adults from the union are doing their best to hold the angry Tanoji-san back. On the flip side, the cops look like they've already given up on trying to make excuses. Now that I look more closely, there are some union members missing. I wonder if maybe some of them went with the police to search for Nai-chan. Watching it all unfold from afar, I managed to grasp the overall gist of the situation. But now I regret not looking into that email further. I should have never taken my eyes off Nai-chan. I clenched both my fists tightly. Ah damn, even Lukako's helping. I mean, you know, a small child's gone missing. I mean, I'd help if someone said my 6-year-old daughter's gone missing. I'd be out there like a shot. I wouldn't let a 6-year-old be out there by themselves. That'd be awful. No trouble at all. Oh, she's saying bye to Suzu. Suzu's not even going to the station. The search team consists of Daru-san, Kiryu-san, and... Oh no, Suzu's here as well. So who's she saying goodbye to? She's here too. I should probably go and join the search team too. Amane-san is wearing her concern on her sleeve as she discusses something with Tanoji-san and Okabe-san. At this point, I don't know how I could ever show my face to them. Not to mention Tanoji-san is right there. The next thing I know, I'm running through the streets conducting my own search. On the way to Akihabara Station, I peek into alleyways, look around some buildings and stare into the darkness. I just need to find her. I need her to be okay. But despite my impatience, she's nowhere to be found. Come to think of it. This is the same area where I ran around as Chat Noir with the Amane-san. I still remember how liberating and fun it was. But now I'm just lonely. I'd rather disappear. How easy it'd be to just throw it all away and disappear. Disappear. Wait, what if this is connected to the urban legend around folks mysteriously vanishing? But wasn't that supposed to be one of Tanoji-san's lies? That can't be. There are actual witness accounts. That's right, somewhere around Mansibayashi. I can't say words. A message now? Nai-chan? Well, yeah, that's pretty helpful. I'm sending myself all of the fucking emails. I got a hold of the machine crazily. The puzzle pieces finally fall into place. I don't care if I'm being delusional, I'm fine with this. Just being pure coincidence. All I know is that it's worth looking into. I have to go to Manseibashi. This is one of the sites where people supposedly vanished into thin air. On the right hand side is an electronics store with the shutters down, and on the left is Chirodori. But Nai-chan isn't here. Did I misunderstand something? Am I looking in the wrong place? What's this? I feel my foot collide with something as I look around the area. An Upa keychain. It's stuck in the grate of an air vent on the sidewalk. Considering I can't just pull it out, it must be jammed in pretty tightly. After applying a little bit of strength, I yank it out. And then... I have no idea what happened. The moment I thought I got the keychain out, I heard something move, and suddenly the air vent by my feet had disappeared. The next thing I know, I'm surrounded by darkness. The moonlight is the only illumination I have, but even that is soon blocked out by the metal fencing. Did I press some kind of switch opening this place up? Why would someone set up a trap like this? I pull out my cell phone and attempt to brighten the area with the LED blacklight. I'm in the dark. Oh no, we're back down here. I'm in some kind of underground facility. This is where the terrorists were in Daru's storyline. I was up until now, standing above the exhaust vent in the sidewalk. But then it opened up and I fell into the secret area. Maybe by picking up the Upa keychain I inadvertently pressed a switch somewhere? Right below me is a set of stairs. The concrete walls and ceiling are visibly decayed. The construction seems similar to how a subway entrance would look. There's probably a stairway leading down here from a sidewalk. The facility itself looks pretty old. Even the slight impact of my falling down here was enough to cause dust to fall from the ceiling. It kind of feels like even the slightest sound would make the whole place collapse. This is... I continue to illuminate my surroundings with my phone, and stumble across an old plate with Manseibashi written on it. Wait, this is the old Manseibashi station. It was a little-known train station that opened in January of 1930 and closed in November of the next year. I'd heard about this place from Papa, but I had no idea that this is what it looked like. I cautiously descend the stairs. Once again, I feel my foot tap against something. I bring my light up to it. It's a clump of metal with a pointed tip, almost like a mini rocket. The surface of the metal object is golden. I pick it up, surprised to find that it's heavier than I expected. Is this a bullet? Why? Are there bank robbers or terrorists hiding in here? Panicked, I quickly illuminate the ground around me, but there's nothing else there. I use my phone to light up the surrounding area in an attempt to extend my field of vision, revealing to me countless tiny holes all over the walls. I move in close to one and spot a bullet inside of it. Someone was using a gun in here. The moment I gently touch the hole with my fingertip, a crack forms and part of the wall tumbles away. The gunfire clearly weakened the structural integrity of this place. Now's not the time to be getting curious. This place is dangerous. I need to hightail it out of here. But just as I turn to head back, I catch the shadow of a person squirming in the corner of my eye. I can't believe it. I can't believe it! Nai-nyan! Without thinking, I call out to her, causing more dust to fall from up top. This is real bad. Don't worry, Nai-nyan! After shoving the bullet into my pocket, I light up the area of my phone and go check out the little girl wiggling below the stairs. Her clothes are dirty, but I don't see any blood. What imbecile would kidnap Nai? Do they not know the power of Tennoji? The CERN rounder leader? Like, you don't want to mess with that fella. She must have been unconscious or something. Her eyes slowly open and she looks up at me, exhausted. Yes, it is I, Kitty Lady. Doesn't look like she's in pain either. It should be okay to move her. Everybody's super worried about you. Let's go upstairs, nya. I instinctively turn around. Oh, Suzu followed me. Amane-san slowly walks forward with her phone out. Amane-san shows her the keychain that was stuck in the grate up top. Nai-chan reaches out to grab the Uber keychain from Amane-san, which is when I notice an identical, unopened one poking out from her pocket. They're the same, yeah? I see, she must have bought it to give to her friend, but then dropped it and fell down here when she tried to grab it out of the vent. Better hold on to it tight, nya. I caress Nai-chan's head gently while she intently listens. When it's all said and done, I put her tiny body on my back and turn to a relieved-looking Amane-san. How did you know, nya? On Amane-san's phone is a number of emails, all from herself. The first one reads, @OldManSabe. After that are two emails that both get cut off at old spots. Ashi help Ru, Miho help Ru. It's just like what happened with me. An email from another me. But thanks to that, we managed to save Nai-chan. Either way, we can solve this mystery later. We have to get out of here. Amane-san walks next to me, lighting the path ahead. Giving Nai-chan a piggyback ride is my job. We're not too far from the exit. I'd wager it's about 10 meters away. I carefully ascend the stairs. Awkward silence. Weren't you leaving today, nya? I can't make out Amane-san's expression in the darkness, but from the sounds of her breathing I can tell she's a bit shaken. Hey. I have to tell her, this is my last chance. About this afternoon, yeah. Oh, right, the reason that they have to break it up is they can only send, like 32 bytes of data into the past at a time. And obviously one character takes up, two or so, 4 bytes of data maybe, so the text gets split up, so they have to send it in small. Yeah, it's crazy, but because they're sending this data through a black hole, and you think how tight a black hole is, can only get the smallest amount of data through. With everything that happened, I thought I should apologize. I don't get to finish my sentence. More dust falls from overhead, alongside a terrifying sound. What? As soon as I look up. Ah! Nai-chan and I are suddenly thrown toward the stair landing. A thick cloud of dust rises up as rubble rains from the ceiling. The ground collapses from the weight of the stuff that fell, creating a wall in front of myself and Nai-chan. And in that one instant... No! I immediately look around. Nai-chan, still frightened, sets her gaze on me. Amane-san. And that's when I feel a chill run down my spine. She's gone. She's gone. Gone! In disbelief, I stare at the pile of rubble. She can't be anywhere else. Amane-san got swallowed by the rubble after saving us. Her words don't reach my ears. My hands are shaking and my breathing is becoming more ragged. Amane-san? There's no way Suzuha would die to fucking rocks. After all the fucking bullets she's dodged, there's no shot she's dying to rocks. Amani-san! Suzuha! I move some of the rubble in front of me and start to try and dig through the rest.
How about you cease this bitch crying?
Whoa! Damn, Koki's cold! But as soon as I manage to move one piece, another falls in its place. Suzuha! Suzuha! Can't you see she's distressed, Koki? Damn. We do probably need to call for help. Nai-chan's small hands pulls at my clothes from behind. I stare back at the pile of rubble. How long will Suzuha be able to survive under all of that? Honestly, she could probably survive for a year.
Good scrub.
A good scrub. What did you think it would be? Isn't the sound alert called "Cease this crying"? How could you think that would be a nice sound? No, there's no time to hesitate. Let's go, Nai-chan. I grab her tiny hands and climb up to the surface. Considering the time of day, nobody's around. How are we gonna get help like this? Nai-chan, we're running to the lab. Hurry, Suzuha's... That's why we gotta hurry! Nai-chan pulls out her cell phone. Oh, Nai-chan, I'm so sorry. There must be something wrong with me. I clench my teeth in an attempt to prevent my emotions from overflowing, but the tears stream down my cheeks nonetheless, even though I need to stay strong. You didn't read. It's fine. I'm sure they can take it. They're strong girls. Even though Suzuha's life is on the line. I hold Nai-chan's tiny body in my arms and call Tanoji-san with the dirty phone. A pale Tanoji-san rushes out of the police car and hugs Nai-chan's fragile body with his massive frame. You feel so
Cease
bad.
this bitch crying.
Nice, fine, it's Suzu that's fucked. Lots of cop cars and ambulance and vehicles belonging to other union members have gathered around the site of the collapse. Okabe-san also came with Tanoji-san. It's Suzuha! Hurry, Suzuha's! I point to the hole in the ground leading to that hell. I can barely form a complete sentence. All I can do is try and express my thoughts. The tears keep flowing, sending my rationality into a swirl of confusion. Yeah, she's fucking buried. Okabe-san takes a look around the area and freezes in shock. I notice him swallow the air nervously. How can I blame him? The sight before him is like something out of hell. The inside of the area is buried in rubble, and the stairs leading underground have been completely swallowed. How can we possibly save her? The atmosphere is filled with dread.
I said cease this bitch crying.
They're not crying. They're just panicking. That's different from crying. Everyone gathered at the site works together to try and remove the rubble. Heavy machinery is also on the way, but because of the suddenness of the emergency, they're removing rubble by hand like a bucket relay. I watch everyone try their hardest a few meters away, leaning against a store's shutter and holding my knees to my chest.
Bitch panicking.
Sees the bitch panicking. Yeah, stop panicking, guys. Come on. Someone's only suffocating under there. It's not that much of an emergency. Rintaro, you are an adult. Okabe-san comes over to check on me, but I have no intention of moving. I just bite my lip quietly, waiting to confirm Suzuha's safety with my own tear-filled eyes. Okabe-san lets out a gentle sigh before taking a seat next to me.
Suffocating.
I doubt she's even suffocating. She's a fucking legend. She probably escaped her. She probably tunneled out through with her bare hands. She's tough. Oh fuck, what's happening? Huh? Okabe-san suddenly holds his head in pain. What happened? Are you okay? Looks like a world line change to me. Okay? He's acting weird. His pain seems gone, but he takes a good long look at my face and for some reason breathes a sigh of relief. Plan? That's right, that email. But then Suzuha's... I give Okabe-san the rundown about how Suzuha's been buried alive in my stead. It's not going great. Our plan didn't really work perfectly. Tsunoji-san comes over. Okabe-san, taking a hint, quietly stands up and yields his spot to Tsunoji-san, before heading to a place where the collapsed area is more visible. I mean, based on my previous experiences recently, you guys have kind of been pricks. And I'm not really in the best, mindset. What did I just do? How did I open the menu?
Task failed successfully.
Oh, I just scrolled up and... bro, that would have been so much easier than right-clicking all this time. But yeah, I don't really trust you guys, adults, at the moment. I'm kind of a bit hot-headed. I lose my temper easily. It's not great. But yeah, task failed successfully, I guess. I guess she'd rather herself than me get buried. Although she has a really important mission to complete, so we kind of need her to live so that she can get us the IBN. Yeah, pricks. You are a bit of a prick. Like, I like you as a character, but you're not. You're kind of. Why do you have to work for CERN, man? Like, just do legal work, please. Don't do the crime. I wish you just didn't do the crime. I mean, you probably should. I mean, you are a criminal. We probably shouldn't have you on the Union. Tsunoji-san silently watches the others remove the rubble. Deep within him is a single conviction. The unshaken will and strength to carry through with his intentions. But then something occurs that shakes me to my very core. Oof. We just gotta leave her there then. What? I can't help but rise to my feet. But Suzuha's... You know what, I'll trust you, mate. When it comes down to it, you are quite reliable, even if you do the crime. You can't dispute... Oh, you might just need to reload Twitch. Then it might let you do it. I clench my fists. She is a child. I'll go. Hell yeah. It's either that or we're gonna send fucking Nyan. Do you wanna send Nyan? I didn't think so. His response is quick, almost as if he knew what I'd say. But I refuse to back down. I'm pretty small. I could fit. Your internet? Imagine having crap internet. I promised her I'd save her! Tsunoji-san looks me in the eyes for the first time. His piercing gaze feels like it's digging deep into my soul. But then it suddenly softens. What?
秋葉幸隆だよ。おめえの親父さんと同じ目をしてやがる。あの人の信念のためには犠牲をいとわなかった。
Wow, the law drop on my parents. Papa's eyes?
よし、お前とお前、上がれ。俺とお嬢様が変わる。
Alright, let's
Oh,
fucking
wow,
go.
law.
Lore! Tanoji-san.
誰かロープを用意しろ。それと
Alright, let's go.
ちょっと待てミスターブラウン。フェイリスに何を
You're not making me do shit!
岡部さん
Okabe-san, it's okay. This is my choice.
Law.
岡部さん。フェイリス。
I didn't call him Kiyoma. It's going to be okay. I'll be back. With Suzuha! Nothing but pitch black darkness. The hole is so tiny and rigid that even I'm not so sure I'll be able to fit.
バイトのところまで行ったら合図しろ。足にくくりつけたロープで引っ張り出してやる。
Alright, we got this.
これは小型の無線機だ。使うときはこのスイッチ。
わかりました。
Got it!
そういえばこれ
By the way, this... I pulled out the tiny object from my pocket and handed it to Tsunoji-san. It's the bullet I found in the station.
こいつは
下で見つけま
I
した。
found it down there. I was going to give it to the police.
そうか。で、
Yeah, you were probably doing some shady business down there, aren't you?
いえ、まず
No,
大人の人
I thought I should talk to an adult first.
わかった。こいつのことは任せろ。
Yeah, I bet that's
Cease your
where
bitch
some of...
speaking and get on with it.
I mean, it played anyway.
はい。
Okay. Yeah, it's probably as round as bullets down there. That's probably where they keep storage or something. Or maybe they had a battle down there the other day. Just to be safe, I borrowed some work clothing and a safety helmet. I equipped the radio to the ladder. I know what I have to do. I'll save Suzuha
Pick
no
me up.
matter what.
I need an adult. Wait, I am an adult.
I sometimes still feel like I'm not an adult. I still feel like a child sometimes. Especially when I'm surrounded by Skylanders like I am now. After confirming my own readiness, I begin to dig through the holes in the rubble. Oh, look at me go! They demand incredible delicate movement, and I find myself unable to even use my elbows. I inspect the area in front of me with both hands, pulling myself in via the safe to grab spots. That one step was only a mere 10 centimeters, give or take, but step by step, I'm slowly gaining distance. I can hear the sounds of things violently moving around. They almost sound like Suzuha's screams attempting to rob me of my calmness. It doesn't help that all this dust is unbearable. If I carelessly cough at any point, everything could just collapse. Patience. I just have to have patience. And there, right in front of my very eyes, is Suzuha's lifeless body.
鈴葉
Suzuha! Suzuha! She doesn't move a muscle. No, I refuse to believe that she's... I brush off the uncertainty that's trying to crush me, and I reach forward into the rubble, just like before. And then... just as I move my hand, the radio turns on. I have to turn it off.
なぜ彼女を行かせたんですか
Oh shit.
ミスターブラウン。
I can hear Okabe-san's voice coming in through my earphones.
あいつが決めたことだからさ。
And Tanoji-san too. I wonder what they're talking about. They not realise that the radio's on? They're obviously talking about why did Tanoji let you go down here, you silly woman. I continue to listen to their voices as I move through the rubble.
フェイリスが決めたことでもあなたが止めればいい。
そいつはできねえ。
なぜ
あいつは
Arguing adults.
大人
ああ、大人が自分の責任で決めたことだ。そいつを信じてやるのも
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
大人の仕事さ。
He makes a smart words there. Tanoji-san.
なあ、岡部。大人ってのはな、
I mean, Okabe does do that quite a lot. He sometimes tries too hard to fix his own problems. Ferris? I forgot. I don't voice Okabe anymore. Damn, he's doxing me. Stop doxing me, Tanoji. Yawn. Damn. Unlucky. No, good for her. She's done quite well. Yeah, she didn't fucking tell you. Mr. Rawn's not meant to tell you. He's doxing her. I feel like I'm too busy listening to this conversation and not saving Suzu. He also just doxed my real name, which I on purpose not told them. Tanoji-san. I'm crying. I'm a hero! I never knew Tanoji-san saw me that way. Tears once again start running down my cheeks. I thought I understood the world of adults, but I really didn't. That is what he said. Sniper Wolf, what? Oh right, because of the doxing. Well, he hasn't doxed my address, fortunately. He's only doxed my name. He's right. I have to become an adult. A respectable adult like Papa. I've almost reached Suzuha. Just a little closer. If I reach out, I'll be able to touch her. I have to take responsibility for things. That's what adults do. Looking back on it all, the last 3 days have felt both long and short. I went on a search for the lizard man with Suzuha, had a sleepover, laughed together. We even had a fight. And I complained like a spoiled child. My own mistake. It's too late for regrets. I haven't said sorry yet. I refuse to say goodbye without apologizing to her. I have to tell her that I'm sorry. Before she leaves forever. That's why I'm going to save her. So that I won't ever lose someone dear to me ever again. And then I realized that Suzuha's right in front of me. Her arm is just lying there lifelessly. Reach out to her. Just a little more. Reach. 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 And then finally, my fingertips reach Suzuha's warm hand. It's much windier than it was before, and the air is growing more moist too. It might start raining soon. Regardless, I just stand in place. In front of me is part of the destroyed roof. What once was enshrined here is now gone. I just stare at it blankly. After everything that happened, Suzuha is carried away in an ambulance, still unconscious. Well, that's what should have happened. By the time I got here, it was already too late. She had disappeared. I know where she went. She travelled to the past in her time machine. Without saying goodbye to me, without ever letting me apologize to her for what I said.
お別れも言えずに出発してごめん。だやけに急いでいる様子でな。なんでも予定して
Yeah, you know, she just has to leave before the storm. The water damage literally would have killed her. And she'd have failed her mission.
これからする旅は孤独でずっとでももう怖くないらしい。お前がいたからだ。
Crazy.
お前が親友になってくれたからもう旅立つのは怖く、旅の行く先ではまたお前に会えるからだ。
That's nice. Does she? I mean, I don't know what world line we're in. Maybe she survives in this world line. And we can see adult Suzuha. You're the other one. She dies before this point, so we never get to see adult Suzuha. Okabe-san.
俺はつぶはの言葉を正確に伝えている。
Okay.
それとフェイリス、
Huh?
フェイリスがせっかく素直になる術を得たのだから、母と疎遠になっているなんて私は結局父さんとは会えなかったけど、家族で半年
She left quite a long message, honestly.
離れ離れになるのはとっても不幸。それじゃ鈴葉のメッセージを伝えたぞ。
Yeah, before it starts raining. Why? Why did you have to go?
ちゃんとお別れを言い
I
た
wanted to say goodbye.
ちゃんとお礼を言いたかったのに。
She went off to blow up somewhere. I mean, no, she actually went to steal a computer. I wanted to say thank you.
ちゃんと
I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry.
言ったのに。なんで
Why? Why? The light rain eventually turns into a downpour.
お帰りなさいませ。
Welcome home, master, young mistress.
みんなで来ちゃいましたよ。フェイリスさん、まゆりちゃん。
今日はフェイリスさんが久々に店に出てきたと。
Why did Moeka come?
何言ってるにゃ。
Silly? What are you talking about? Ferris is always super duper okay. Nya. They came in costume, oh my god. My lord.
本当に来ちゃったの？来なくてもいいのに。お二人がまた借り出されたと聞いて。
何もまたそのバイトしなくてもよかったんじゃね？
Crazy.
ミスター・ブラウンとの約束だからな。お盆の間はオカルトイベントで秋葉原。
Yep, otherwise we get kicked out. We get evicted. Which we don't want.
店舗を回って PR しなきゃいけないんだけど、一日に1回はこのお店のための PR をさせる。
あれからもう3日か。
Unlucky.
急にいなくなっちゃいましたし、なんだか慌ただしかったですよね。漆原さん。あ、ごめんなさい、フェイリスさん。
Damn, Luca's not very tactful. Huh? Oh, no worries, Lucanyan. That said, I guess I'm not so good at hiding my true feelings. Makase-san and the others go quiet. Mayuri-chan is the only one to start whispering, like she just remembered something important.
そういえば、マユシーわからないんだけど、結局、駅の管理人がたまたまだ。
Apparently, one of the union members saw a station manager go inside and accidentally thought they'd vanished into thin air.
でも中で銃を撃ってたような跡があったって。サバイバルゲームでもしてた。
It was just airsoft? Oh my god.
暗がりで見間違えたのかもね。
Maybe, yeah.
ま、どこかの誰かさんはテロリストの隠れ家だって言い張ると思うけど。
There he is. Oh my. Yeah, I'm sure it was. To be fair, it probably was. It was probably Tenoji's base. I honestly wouldn't disbelieve it. Oh my lord.
きっと用済みだから証拠 こ隠滅したのだろう。
あるわね
いるわよね。学校がテロリストに占拠されたらって妄想する人。
何を？
Oh, who's that? Someone's phone rings and everyone's attention shifts to Daru-san as he reaches into his pocket. But Daru never gets messages.
ラボメン以外から誰にメール？
That's crazy. Who could be messaging him?
ここにも何かとメールを送りたがる人がいるわ。
After Makase-san's comment, we all turn our attention to Kiryu-san. Panicked, she shakes her head, denying the claims. Why did she message Daru? She always messages Okabe. Oh, wow. Your life is so exciting, isn't it? You got a message from the traffic info hotline. Damn. And just like that, the mood lightens again. Daru has no friends. Ooh, that's not good.
運転見合わせ。
Seriously?
みたいだお前線なんて珍しいどうしたのフェイリスだ
今日は
Well, today Mama's coming home for the first time in half a year, nya. Oh no, please don't say her mum died in a train accident. That would be horrible.
それじゃあ心配ですよね。
Today's important. On that last day, Suzuha left me a message. Now that you finally found a way to be honest about your feelings, please make up with your mum. Please tell her how you really feel. I intend to respect her wishes and talk to Mama. Up until now, anytime that Mama came home, we'd just have a small talk. That all ends today. Maybe to her, work is more important than I am. But even if that is the case, I'm ready to accept it. Now that I have all these dear memories of my time together with Suzuha.
まよし、ちょっと
Mayushi, can you look after the shop
Do
for a bit,
busy
nya?
and kill the parents.
I mean, her dad's already dead, and it's kind of her fault.
予定じゃもうついてる。
She should be here by now. I'm gonna go see how she's doing, yeah. Alright, she picked up, that's a good start.
今どこ？
Mama, where are you?
ルミオただいままさか
ただいまって。
You're back?
もう
Do you mean you're already at home?
さっきね電車がついて駅の中を迷子になってたら人身事故のアナウンスでしょ
話してたって。
Oh, were you talking to Kuroki?
そのことだけど
Oh shit, she got a boyfriend! I'm gonna have a stepfather.
ちょっと待って。
I guess, but I thought we'd be able to spend the day together.
ごめんなさいねでも
Oh no, she's in the
okay.
first tower.
前にも話したかしら
Bradley, no! Bad Bradley.
パパの恩人昔商店街の用心棒をしていたとかで
Bad Bradley.
その人って
Well, there's no towers in Japan. Well, there are, but there's no first towers. Mama, are you talking about Chat Noir?
そんな名前だったかしらとにかくね
Oh, I bet it, because I said it was probably Suzuha who was in the old costume that did the store thing.
だからママがパパの代わりに今まで
It's so old,
Comes the
Suzuha.
airplane BL BL BL
Oh my
BL
lord.
BL BL boom.
Shaking my head ecstatically. Oh, it so is adult Suzuha. I had no idea.
ごめんね今まで黙っててでもおかげでその人
ママが海外に
I thought you traveled abroad for business.
なかった。
その両方よだから今までママの分まで3ヶ月
Mama, you know, at least she was doing a good deed. Sure, she was being an absent mother, but she was doing a good deed in the process.
知ってるじゃない黒木から聞いたわ子供とばかり思ってたけどいつの間にか
そんなことない。
No, not at all.
ごめんなさいねルミオ
うん。
No, I'm the one who should be apologizing.
いいのよそれより今夜はママが手料理をごちそうし
ママは今
Mama, what are you doing right now?
お買い物よお買い物だからルミ
Hehehe. I know who it's gonna be. You got it, Mama.
オよかった
About 30, got it. 3G, imagine Imagine Mac's signal being 3G. Okay, I'll be waiting. What happened after the crash? What crash? What crash, do you mean? You mean when the roof fell in on Suzuha? Is that the crash you mean? Yeah, the roof thing. Alright, well, we saved Suzuha. We got praised for it. And then Suzuha left to go to the past without saying goodbye. And now we're trying to... Suzuha told us to reconcile things with our mother. And our mother's just come back from abroad. And she's brought a guest with her. And I'm theorizing that the guest is probably adult Suzuha. As she went back to the 70s. And I reckon she's now grown up, probably in her 50s or something. And we're going to see Suzuha again. A guest, huh? I'd still prefer it if it was just the two of us. Because in all other world lines, after Suzuha goes back into the past...
Guest is Osama bin Laden.
Oh my god. In all other world lines in the past, Suzuha's died before 2010. But I reckon in this world line, Suzuha survives to adulthood. After opening the front door, I ask Kuroki about our guest. He informs me that she's in the living room, so I make my way there while trying to figure out what to say first. Maybe a simple nice to meet you? Or just a hello? This is trickier than I thought. But the moment I see her facing the table, her back to me, my mind goes blank. She's so familiar. Petite and delicate, but broad, strong shoulders. Those unique pigtails. I can't help but swallow my breath the moment she turns around to face me. She's over 50 years old, and her eyes and cheeks reflect that, but the glimmer in her eyes, there's no mistaking it. It's her. Without moving an inch, I just keep staring into her eyes. My mind is blank. I try to speak, but there are no words. She's reacting the exact same way. She stares right back at me. Her older eyes are filled with tears. It's as if her feelings that were locked away for all these years are just flowing out. Without realizing it, I begin to walk toward her. And she does the same. And then, in her usual tone of voice, and without saying a word, I wrap my arms around Suzuha. Bro, this is the first time we ever get to meet an adult Suzuha in any of the games. This is the first time Suzuha has survived to adulthood. That's crazy. And that's the ending. We finally got a world line that Suzuha survives to adulthood that we get to see. She's always the one sacrificing herself to die at the small age of 16, and sometimes like she makes it to her 30s, but not much past that. We finally got Suzuha to survive. Let's go. And that is an extra ending done. Clear list. Boom! We did Ferris's. Look at that. Beautiful. That was a 3% divergence one. So nobody died. Yay. It seems like the ones that involve Suzuha tend to be 3% divergence ones. And the ones that involve Okabe and Kirisu are the 0.3 ones. Acquired tips 1 out of 91, I don't even know what that means. Let's have a look at our mail list. That's the wrong one. We want Chat Noir. Others. We missed 2. We gotta get those 2. First one is from Okabe. We gotta answer option 2. And the second one is from Mayuri. And we gotta answer option 2 on that one as well. Right. Let's quickly get that. We can zoom to get that. 126 counted. That's a lot of Niaz that we had to do. That's insane. Why were there so many? So many. Well, now we've got to speed run through the game. Come on. Zoom for me. Neom. Just enjoy the music while we zoom through to the appropriate message bits. Boom, we got mail. It's not from who I wanted. So we wait again. Oh, we got more mail. From Tsunoji, we don't care. We get the outfits. Awesome. I got more mail. Who's it from? It's from Kirama. Right, this is an important one. Yeah, and then we want to answer this one. So the message was, sorry for being away from the lab when you visited. I'll follow up with you when I get the time. And we're going to reply, when do you think you'll be done with work? Do you want to see my new cosplay? Let me send. Yay. And his response is... He responds with, my work hours are irregular. I'm just busy. Sorry. Another cold reply. That should be... Boom. We got all the Kirama responses. Now we should just need a second response from Mayuri and we'll be good. It should be the next one. This one. Mayushi. How's the costume? It's pretty warm today. I pulled up the zipper because all the guys were staring, but that made it more hot. Yeah. And then face. We sent that, and let's see what our reply is. It's taking a while to reply. There we go. Took time to reply. It's a hot topic on that channel too. Oh god, they're all talking about my boobs on that channel. But that should be it. Where is it? Mail list. Yay, 100%. Let's go. And then we'll quickly just save into this one. Overwrite it. So now they can't deny its existence. Title menu, that's what I meant to click on before, not exit the game. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we're done. Alright. Oh. This is it for me after dinner. We'll see what James and Nat are doing after dinner. But that is it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my journey with Ferris. Hopefully next time. Let's have a look at what we've got next time. Oh, we have so many options for next time. I think this is the last few we get. So we've got Moeka, Mayuri, Lukako, Susaha, and Mr. Braun. Hopefully next time I won't have to do as girly a voice. We got 5 options to hopefully not get a horribly girly voice. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, it was great. We're 36.75% of the way through. Yes. Wait, does that mean there's 11? Have I miscounted? Oh, it looks like there's 9. Oh, well, I guess we'll see. But thank you, yeah. I think... Alright, well, Mr. Bump's online, so we'll raid Mr. Bump, even though he hasn't popped by today. Very sad. We'll raid Mr. Bump. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you all later for games with the buddies, games with the friends. Thank you and goodbye.